Sherlock took one look at the blood on the floor, and concluded that the killer was a tall and strong man, because aside from that pool of blood, there was no sign of damage at the scene. Even the victim's body had been taken away. After cutting the victim's throat, the killer used gravity and the last heartbeats to drain every drop of blood from the body. Based on the 3 scratch marks around the blood, the killer had hung the body using a tripod. Being able to lift a grown man with a tripod proved the killer was very strong. When Watson asked how he figured this out from just blood,
I've stalked this particular madman before. In London.
Sherlock said this serial case had haunted him since England. It was the most troubling mystery he had faced, and now the killer had followed him to New York to strike again. Over the past 10 years, the killer known as M had murdered 37 people. He was meticulous and left no trace, making it hard for the police to track him. But Watson noticed something off about Sherlock's expression. There had to be a hidden secret behind this long case. When the two returned home, the killer came to them first, leaving a note for Sherlock in the living room, signed with the codename M, clearly a provocation from the killer. He cut letters from a newspaper to form a message mocking Sherlock. It meant, "I will always be stronger than you, and if you keep investigating you will destroy yourself." The chief told Sherlock to stay somewhere safe until M was caught, but Sherlock refused. If the killer really wanted him dead, he would have done more than leave a note. So the chief stationed officers outside his door, and Watson stayed to keep him company. But once Watson went upstairs to sleep, Sherlock climbed the bookshelf and took out a tiny camera hidden in a book. There were cameras in the house all along, but he had told no one. The footage showed a man breaking in 2 hours ago, leaving the note on the table before walking out, and the camera caught his face as he turned. Meanwhile, the man followed a girl to an apartment. She seemed to be his next target. A street vendor tried to sell him a phone. The vendor's persistence angered him. Their argument drew a crowd, and the girl went inside unnoticed. Realizing the risk, the man quickly left.
Yeah, that's right, you better run.
An hour later there was a knock at Sherlock's door. A patrol officer arrived with the vendor, who said he was Sherlock's informant. He had been helping Sherlock find the man from the photo, and spotted him at several hotels. But his phone was broken, so he came in person. Sherlock was not home. Watson saw the camera on the shelf from the photo angle. When Sherlock returned that night, she was already waiting in the living room.
Care to explain this? I got it from a friend of yours. Teddy.
She had found 4 hidden cameras around the house, and Sherlock had never mentioned them. She said after all this time he still didn't trust her. He had kept the photo secret, and even sent a naive boy to track the suspect. But Sherlock confidently picked up the photo. From the brand name clothes he deduced the man was rich, a newcomer to New York, likely staying in a luxury hotel. The paper note carried a faint scent from high-end hotel soap, so by checking nearby expensive hotels, he could find him. But he didn't share this with the police. He didn't want anyone else to catch him first. 2 years ago his girlfriend Irene was killed by this man. Grief and guilt broke him, and now the killer had come to America, a direct challenge to Sherlock.
I had every intention of torturing and murdering him.
Watson tried to calm him.